Hi everyone, my name's Kira and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you all and showing you all my experience staying in a tiny house for a weekend. 3 weeks ago, I gifted my mom a little getaway at a tiny house for Christmas. My mom spends a lot of time researching alternative ways of living, watching tiny home videos here on YouTube, and even designing her own tiny home floor plans. So I thought, why not take her to one? Okay, but wait, what even qualifies as a tiny house? A tiny home is typically a small space, usually less than 400 square feet, whether it's on wheels, a home, a fort, or even on a boat. It's also a social and lifestyle movement that has swept the globe in the past few years that supports the idea of minimalism. All right, now we can get back into the video. We stayed in this tiny home, a 165 square foot home complete with a kitchen, loft, home theater, composting toilet, and swing. Oh, and this very friendly dog neighbor. So why tiny houses? What is the purpose? Number one, it's such a small, cozy space that only allows you to own what you absolutely need and use. Some coffee!
And some cream. Sugar.
It forces you to become a minimalist, which has its own benefits, both environmentally and even mentally for your own state of mind. Number two, it gives you the ability to appreciate the small things, like making a simple cup of coffee or reading a book. Number three, it almost forces you to go outside, allowing for more fresh air and vitamin D. Unless you live in the Pacific Northwest and there's no sunshine for over half the year. Number four, this could double as both a pro and a con. It forces you to spend more quality time with the person you live with, though you may want to rip their head off after a little while. Of course, there are many, many more pros to tiny living, and probably even more cons. But these are just a small list I made from my one night spent in this tiny home. And although I only spent less than 24 hours in this tiny space, and I don't know much at all about minimal living to this extent, it has inspired me to find ways to live smaller and maybe one day living in my own small space. Oh, shoot. Woohoo! Thank you all for clicking on this video and taking the time to learn about my mom and I's experience staying in a tiny home for a weekend. I hope you all enjoyed it and found it cool and inspiring like I did. And I hope you all tune into my next video. Bye!